Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for the most anticipated issue probably of this week, which was Thor issue 8, the reveal of the new Thor. Very excited about this issue. So before I start talking about Thor, of course I want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course I have Comic Uno episode 97, and that's a show where I review all the comics I've read this week in one show, and here are those exclusive comics. Injection issue 1, Harrow County issue 1, Rebels issue 2, Robin Hood ongoing issue 10, The Mantle issue 1, Spider-Man 2009 issue 12, Birthright issue 7, Lady Killer issue 5, Legendary Star-Lord issue 12, Mythic issue 1, Savior issue 2, Convergence Green Lantern Parallax issue 2, which I also have an in-depth review on Comic Frontline 4, Captain Marvel issue 15, Arrow Season 2.5, and Howard the Duck issue 3. So if you want to go check out all those reviews, go to Comic Uno episode 97, which is annotated. But let's talk about Thor issue 8. This is definitely the comic I was most anticipating. I want to know who the new Thor is, and we find out here. So very cool cover. Love the artwork for the series in general. It's just beautiful, beautiful artwork right here. That's what really drew me to this series, because again, I've never been a big Thor fan. This is the longest I've ever actually picked up a Thor series, but I love how new reader friendly this is because it is a new character, and we finally find out who this Thor is. So let's start talking about it, and of course there will be spoilers in this review, so if you haven't read it yet and you don't want to know who the new Thor is, I will be spoiling it here. Alright, so let's talk about this issue. So, with this issue, we get to see, you know, a big battle between Thor and friends and Odin's son. They're fighting against Odin's son's father, and, you know, because he doesn't believe that this new Thor should have a hammer, and finally Odin's son is able to encounter the new Thor, and he says, "Who are you?" And he says, "Oh, I think you're Roz. You have to be Roz." And then we have the twist of the red herring. Roz is not the new Thor. So it's like, what? Everyone thought Roz was the new Thor. But who is the new Thor? So she's flying away, and we find out the new Thor is Jane Foster. I've been guessing it. You can check out all my Thor reviews. I've been saying it's Jane Foster, and it finally is Jane Foster. And it's really interesting because she is, the new Thor is Jane Foster, and it's actually killing her. I love this issue. This was such a well done issue. First of all, getting the red herring in there with Roz, I thought was a really good twist. Because it's like, hey fan base, you thought it was Roz? Nope, it wasn't. Thor thought it was, or Odin's son thought it was too, but it wasn't. And I am so happy that it was Jane. I know a lot of people, you know, are a little bit skeptical about it, but personally, I'm very happy because I think there's so much story to tell because it's Jane. First of all, Jane is a very important character to the Thor mythology for a long time. Roz has just been introduced to the Thor mythology. That's A, so she's part of this. And probably the human that knows the most about the Thor mythology. A. B. Her cancer. That's such an interesting story to explore. She wants to be a hero, even though it's killing her. Even though she's Thor and she's the new Thor, she's okay. But when she deforms and she becomes Jane Foster again, she's getting sicker. So I thought that's such an interesting story to tell, and I get worried because I'm like, oh my god, hopefully Jane doesn't die and this is only like a 5-issue story. But, you know, Jason Aaron says there's much more story to tell with the new Thor, and also the sales are way up. So I'm sure they want to keep Jane, and I hope she's, I don't know, cured of her cancer, if that's possible in this series, but I'm really excited for the road of Jane. And her narration here was beautiful. I love the beginning where she's like, I always wanted to be a hero. When my mother died, I felt like I couldn't do anything, and now I can. And she's in the same situation. Her mother died, and she's like, I know I'm dying, but that's why I should be Thor, because I understand how humanity and human life is such a short period of time, and that's why I want to save human life. It was just such a wonderful issue. It was such wonderfully written issue, and I love that it was Jane who was revealed, and this was my pick of the week. I 100% enjoyed this issue. It was a great reveal, and it just makes me even more curious to see Jane's journey and read more Thor. Hopefully in Thor's with Secret Wars, I hope we get to see more of Jane's journey. I think that was one mishap here, is that Secret Wars is coming, so the reveal is here, but can we get the aftermath of the reveal? Do we have time for the aftermath of the reveal? And how long will we have to tell this story? So overall, though, Thor was such a great read. If you're not reading this series, I totally recommend it. And the reveal was definitely worth it. Was the time worth it? Probably not. They could have, you know, maybe told this story 2 issues ago. But I love the reveal. And again, I can't wait to see where the story goes. So 5 stars from me. Thor issue 8 is my pick of the week. And I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, in the description below, there's links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later.